Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with all the transfer news and the players rumoured and linked with Arsenal while I fill my pockets daily.
Having some issues with that, man. Good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening. Wherever you are around the world, I hope everyone is good today. Yeah, already having a bit of a mad morning, but that's besides the point, man. That is besides the point. How are we doing today? Make sure you're smashing that like for me, guys. You know, if you are new, subscribe. You know, share the live out for me as well. That would help. That would help everyone. But how we doing, man? How we doing? Big up Latvian Goon. I hope you're well today, bro. Big yourself up. You're saying big up views, like and subscribe, people. Yes, sir. Gunner for life. Big yourself up, my bro. Hope you're well today. Big up views on the community. Big you up. Big up Latvian Goon. Come on, bro. Dappins. Big up Zero in the building early. Big up Zero, man. Hope you are well today. And that's all we've got so far. Look at that. I finally got to the end of the comments. Hope everyone's good. Like I said, I've had a bit of a busy morning, so I didn't even get to drop in on the full Irish. I'm sure that went well, as usual. So I'm just going to share out the video. Do the same, guys. Do the same, man. How are we doing today? So obviously the internet again, a week on Sunday. About a week ago, Sunday, I made a video. Here we go, more or less. Gyokeres, this, that, and the third. And then a week later, there's still no here we go. There's still no Gyokeres, here we go, Fabrizio Romano post. Do you get me? So I'm like, okay, well, why is that? And then we obviously hear about the deal could collapse. Sporting, we're playing chicken over 5 million. Excuse me, please. Only view settings today. Yeah, we're playing chicken for 5 million. Things like that. I'm just like, wow, what's going on? What is going on? And then obviously again, yesterday, Fabrizio coming out again, as BBK was saying, just milking that cow dry, bro. Content farming. But they're saying that Gyokeres is done now. We're in the final stages of a virtual agreement. I don't know what any of that means, bro. Because I woke up today and I'm seeing here we go for Mascara. Well, that was quick. And he's done a here we go for Mascara and then still saying everything's been agreed. Everyone's agreed. Everyone's ticked it off, sending the paperwork through. Looking forward to medical. Yeah, I'm hearing that same stuff about Gyokeres, but where's the Fabrizio here we go though? He said here we go soon. I mean, hopefully, look, don't get me wrong, everyone on X is going mad. Berta's cooking this, that, and the third, and I'm like, cool, I hear it. Yeah, finally we've got, for me anyway, I finally got a player that I wanted. Yeah, if the Gyokeres deal happens, because like I keep saying to you guys, yesterday is that everyone's making videos again. I didn't. I thought I'm not even doing it this time because I did it last week and yet we ain't got a here we go, like a proper post. Here we go. If I go on to X now, you'll find one for Madueke, you'll find one for Mascara, you'll find one for Norga. Where's the Gyokeres one, bro? It's always soon, or it's all done now. The final stages of the final stages. So I don't know, man. Like I said, guys, man, big up all my viewers in the building. Share the live out, man. Share the live out. Looks like we're gonna need some help today. So yeah, share the live out. Let's see if we can rack up some people. Obviously I wanted to kind of carry on where we left off yesterday, but I don't know if I will, because obviously it's hot. My son's got a hospital appointment. I don't think I've got to take him to it, but there might be a chance that I do. So we'll have to wait and see if we put the link out today. But of course, get your comments in, whatever you want to chat about. I got a bit of a bad taste as well, you know what I mean, because obviously I upset Vigilante yesterday. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously I thought I was doing a good thing because I left yous lot to it. Like I said, I don't know, I said your favorite YouTuber don't do that, but Yasta told me Northside does it. Big up, man. Big up Northside each and every time. I've not seen it though, That's the only reason why I said it. I was just trying to give like my platform to use lot. That's what I'm trying to make the intervention about. But at the same time, it still is my platform. So if you come up here and you're being disrespectful, or it seems like you're going to be disrespectful, then I had to step in. And that's it. And then I left it to it. But you get me? Apparently I'm upsetting people on that. So my apologies. I gotta be mindful of it. But at the same excuse me, at the same time, if I feel like it's gonna go left, I'm gonna like, that's how I felt. So if I've got to step in, then I've got to step in. You know what I mean? So like I said, man, I'm not trying to upset people. I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to say, like, if you like what you see over here, like, you can jump on with me. I don't see a lot of other people doing that. Other people have call-in shows, and I still see more or less the same people on there. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe I've got to just figure out how we're gonna go about these things. Man. Big up Half Volley. Big up, man. He was here yesterday. Definite opposite opinion to me, but like I said, it's all good. We're not an echo chamber over here. We want healthy debate. But like I said, if it starts upsetting people and things like that, then I don't know. But I hope everyone's good today. He's bigging up Yasser. I didn't see Yasser in here. Big up Yasser if you are in here. Congratulations. I ain't got no sounds. I'm just using StreamYard for the time being. I think it holds up a little bit better with the internet. But you know, we will see. And I'm getting all types of problems, like in the background and stuff, changing this, changing that. So just bear with me though, people, man. I hope we're good today though, man. What you feeling about this news? I put on Twitter, I said, why have we got a Here We Go for Mascara and we still ain't got one for Glock 9 yet? Now, I've been saying I kind of feel confident we'll get the deal done. If Arsenal failed the deal or managed to fail it, and people thought there was uproar about Madueke, there would have been uproar about Glock 9. I could tell you that for free. You know what I mean? I could tell you that for free if we managed to fumble the bag. Because everyone's like, oh, Berta's cooking. I'm looking at him like, what are you doing, bro? 5 million, just pay it. Do you know what I'm saying? Then they're saying it was the agent. It was the agent all along. It didn't really seem like that, but cool. It's the agent. But agents get paid all the time when deals go through. That isn't something out of the ordinary. They get paid all the time. Do you see what I'm saying? So just pay the fucking agent, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Imagine you've got the gold dust there. You've actually got gold dust for a decent price as well, you know. Not like you're even paying usual market prices. They've got a problem on their hands with Gyokeres. He's not wanting to turn up to training. Do you get it? They would have rathered more like 80, 90, 100 million for one of the best strikers in world football right now. And I don't think they're out of order for wanting decent money. You know, we can rise up, you know, the money quick enough when it's Chelsea's rejects. That's what I'm saying. We're umming and ahhing about the halal food, but when the haram plate comes out, when the pork plate comes out, man's wolfing it down. Do you understand what I'm saying? And licking the plate dry. This is where the uproar is coming from. And even now, I'm hoping and praying that we're all getting to do this at the Emirates next season. It looks like we are going to, but where's the Here We Go? It's coming soon. Everything's agreed now. Look at the mascara thing. We got Here We Go before Gyokeres. And it's basically the same stage. Everything's agreed. Everyone said, yes, we will do that. Just send the paperwork through. It's the same stage. It's basically the same stage. What's going on with that? So if it is the same stage, can we have a Here We Go for Gyokeres, please? I'm a bit, maybe it's the PTSD, man. I'm worrying. I'm not going to lie. I don't think the deal's not going to go through. But like I said, I don't understand what's taking so long for the Here We Go. Because like I said, yesterday, everyone's getting mad again. Videos. We done that about a week ago. We done that a week ago. I made a video. I said I'm not. I'll just talk about it on the live. That's what I will do. We'll talk about it on the live because I'm waiting for this Here We Go. Then I might make another video because I felt kind of stupid making the video, and then a whole week's passed and we still ain't got a Here We Go. I was expecting the Here We Go all last week. Not chicken, not, oh, you know, we're trying to get more money. But even still, you know, look at what Leipzig were asking for Sesko. There's still some fans saying, oh, Sesko, but it is what it is. And I'm just like, bro, like, none of you were asking for Sesko before Arsenal said anything about Sesko. But the moment that they did, People are like dying on their sword because Arsenal said they wanted Sesko. It's a bit of a bit of a joke, people. But anyway, whatever. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. But here we are, people. Again, the whole internet went crazy. Everyone's making videos again. Maybe I just need to play the game, innit? Maybe that's all I need to do. I'm a bit of a one-man band out here. You know what I mean? I'm trying to have some sort of standards, but maybe I just play the game, innit? You know what I mean? I'm seeing Man United, Spurs fans, Liverpool fans, Gyokeres, deal done. Everyone's eating. I'm not seeing a here we go yet though from Fabrizio. I'm not worried, but I am a little bit like I woken up and this mosquito here we go today. Now, cool. I ain't got a problem with that. I ain't got a problem with that. I know that he's coming from another league. He might have good potential. I can't tell you how good because I ain't watched him. I ain't gonna do a Jacko and Bubbles. You want to know something? He's one of the best up and coming defenders in world football. I ain't gonna start bringing out numbers and that. I don't know. I ain't watched him. But what I do know is that he ain't nobody else's trash in our league. He ain't one of our rivals is trash. That's what I do know. And that's who I'd rather take a punt on. And then you're telling me now, Madueke, let me tell you this for a start, people, yeah? He's going to be our left winger, bro. Now, don't get me wrong, but if you bring me Eze and you bring me Rodrigo, or even bring me Lookman. What's wrong with Lookman? 47 million. Cheaper than cheaper than Alanga. Yeah, cheaper than Alanga. Yeah. Are you gonna try and tell me that Alanga's better than Lookman? All you can tell me is that Premier League proven, and I'm pretty sure Lookman played in England. I don't think he had a good time over here, but at the end of the day, people can become late bloomers, and I like that. And that's why I like the whole Gyokeres thing. And yes, you get me, people are right to say look at all of the stink that he's kicked up. But you know what? For this time, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm going to be a bit of a hypocrite. I'm going to be a bit shameless because I don't care. We finally got the player that we wanted. And the reason I say that is only because of how everything unfolded, guys. It's how everything unfolded because we was all saying Gyokeres, Berta came in, all of the media changed their stories. All they did was like just rehash one word. Berta's wants him, Berta's advisors, and you can just use the same story again because money afimek. If you know, you know. Anyone that knows Caribbean background, money afimek, you get me? And content has to content. So the media is going mad. Then all of the little journalists and all the Arsenal begs, you know, yeah, Gyokeres. And still the Sesko thing wouldn't go away. Let me tell you why it wouldn't go away. Because Arteta wanted him. And we know what happens when Arteta wants someone. The only reason it didn't happen is because Leipzig got greedy. If Leipzig never got greedy, no one will be doing this at the Emirates. I'm telling you that right now. So as much as I can say, well done, finally I've got a player that we want, it's only by happen chance. It's only by happen chance, people. I'm not just trying to be negative. I'm just telling you the truth, innit? While everyone's telling me Berta's cooking, I'm looking at it and I'm saying, well, Gyokeres aside, that we still ain't even got the here we go for. It's not really cooking to me, bro. It's not really cooking to me. Zubamendi's 50-50. And like I said, because you announced that, you know, a million months ago, how can I get excited about that? Plus, it's a mini fridge. Like this season, we needed attackers. We needed people that's going to finish and end the games for us. Game changers. Yeah, we needed people to be replaced and stuff like that because people are going. But don't make that your whole transfer window and then tell me you're cooking, bro. That's all I'm saying. We still ain't got a here we go for Gyokeres, people. I believe it will happen. I'm just saying, innit? I'm just saying. Maybe I need to make that a t-shirt. I'm just saying. Because the way we're moving, it's looking more likely that if and like I keep saying, I'm not saying that we're going to get Rodrigo, but there's a very good chance that someone will prize him away from Real Madrid unless there's a miraculous turnaround in these meetings. So if there's a chance that man's on deck, why are we rushing to buy eggy bread? This is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. Big up Zero. Sad news. Sesko's agent trying to get him to Liverpool. Talk about failing upwards. I mean, maybe Sesko will be all right at Liverpool, like even at Chelsea, because they just need a competent striker. Now, Sesko's a competent striker. Is he one of the best in world football? No. He's got a bit of potential. He's got good feet, but that's it. Other than that, you're a mobile lamppost. You're a yes man. You're an excuse. You're, because then the goalpost would move again. Arteta hasn't got his pieces. He's only a prospect. Give him time. And the only reason that we're going to be doing this as Arsenal fans is because Leipzig were too greedy, bro. Liverpool were in for Gyokeres at one point. I'm just saying. And now there's a very real chance that I'm not saying we're going to get Rodrigo. I'm saying that he can be prized out of Madrid. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And we're already like, oh, shit. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It's going to be a bit of a mad analogy again, but here we're going to go. Like, it's like you're chilling with the man them. One of your guys gets a call. The local bike's coming round. Everyone's about to get their willy wet, and you're out here making excuses of why you got a cut. That's what Arsenal love to do, bruv. Here we go. That's what Arsenal love to do. Oh, Rodrigo's about to come around. Oh, guys. Oh, I got bills to pay. Oh, I got to pick up my kids. That's what we're doing. Rushing to get Madueke, long-term admirer, Arteta. So that ain't a Berta signing. And why have we still got this stuff going on? And then if Berta's come in and just agreed with all of that, then you're on fraud watch, bro. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to say 50 million for Eggy bread. Like, are we sure? When Lookman's there for 47. Even if you didn't want to go and spend big on Rodrigo, we'll probably get Leao for cheaper or Semenyo or somebody, bruv. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ, man. Big up Zero, though, man. Big up Half Volley, Liverpool looking at Mateta, Palace. Hey, that's competent, bro. That's what I'm saying. When you want to say Prem proven, then why don't you tell me Prem proven for someone that actually has done well in the Prem? Don't tell me Prem proven for someone who's been at a club for 2.5 years and is still a backup, bro. Yeah? Because Prem proven can go the other way. You're proven to be not very good in the Prem. How about that? We got Half Volley, though. Make sure you guys are subscribing to him, especially if you agree with some of the things that he says and you agree that, Arsenal fans are being hyperbolic and everything else. I'm not even shouting at the screen half the time, bro. I'm just resigned. Everyone can, our standards have dropped on the floor, bro. We beat Man City. We beat Real Madrid, we don't get beat by the top 6 anymore. So fucking what? And what do we have to show for it? We play like Stoke, yeah? We're not entertaining anymore. Only now we're getting a gunman after all these transfer windows. Arteta never really wanted an out-and-out gunman like that. I think it's evident. It's not me just having an agenda. The proof is in the pudding. How many transfer... Since Aubameyang left, I don't know, by the way, because I ain't done the Googling. Since Aubameyang left, how many transfer windows has come and gone? And this guy will buy a false 9, a winger, anyone's rubbish. I can change him. I can fix him. I'm just saying the truth, guys. Big up Dre, man. Every time I try and at you so I can actually say your name properly, bro, I don't know what that thing is at the front of the name, bro. That's why I just type in Dre, bro, because I could never at you, my guy. But big yourself up, man. One of the family over here. Big yourself up, man. Big up Views. No, you okay? No, you okay? Are you okay, Nonny? Hey, I've got a few things lined up anyway, guys. I'm gonna get to the chat. We got the mutants at it again. Please will you follow my Instagram? Please, can you send me a Christmas card? Please, can I come to the press conference? Whatever you do, Arteta, that's what they do, bro. The actual cultists, bro. Here we go, bro. And you know what? We ain't even had a here we go on the news yet, but here we go.
Wake up, new chant for Gyokeres just dropped.
And as well, yeah, Gyokeres. Why can no one say it, bro? I'm hearing people saying Gyokeres, Gyokeres. Is it that hard to say? Let me not even laugh though, because there's certain things I can't say without messing it up. So let me not do that. But are you ready, bro? I can't believe this guy's called Kenny as well. You know what I mean? Big up the real Ken. The real King Kenny. You know what I mean? Here we go, guys.
He's from Sweden. He's signing for Arsenal this season. 100 goals in 2 years is the reason. He's Gyokeres. He's skipping training. He'll be a gooner soon, just like Kane is. He's gonna win us the Prem with Madueke. He's Gyokeres.
Hey, bruv, hold up, because you think it's finished, bro. My man's out here, bro. Hold on, and I've got the case. Big up Dr. Seymour Butts, bro. Big up Dr. Seymour, because I've got the cover. I've got the cover, bro. You know, the Arteta sexuals. You know, now that's what we call Top Goon the music. I've got the cover. I have got the cover. Is yeah. Why can't he even say it right? But he's not even stopped there, bro. He ain't stopped there. He ain't stopped there. He has not stopped there. You ready for round two, people? Hold on. Go down. Will you go down for me? Will you go down for me? He's Gyokeres. That is wild. I'll tell you what. Let me take that one off. Unless you lot want an encore. No. I'll play the other one first. Let me play the other one first because we got a couple today.
So Wakey, he's different gravy, and he only costs us 50 mil. He's only 20 something, so quick and cunning. England's two best right wingers we've got. Come on, Nonny, prove the haters wrong.
Hey, the PR is PRing, bro. Whatever Arsenal says, yes, because we're not managers. We don't scout players. It's not like we don't watch the league every year. It's not like we don't watch games every week. Do you know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Big up Zero, man. Does it feel like Arsenal is serving up fine soup to fans, stirring some shit in it, hoping fans will be okay with it, bro? I told you. Bro, I didn't want to see Madueke ever in any multiverse, bro. He never would have been on my list. I would have gone for other players, even Elanga. I wouldn't have paid 55 million for him, but I would have been there for other players. Like I said, Lookman, 47 million Great British pounds. Wouldn't you rather take a punt on someone like that than go in for someone else's rubbish that we know hasn't lit up the Premier League? England's two best wingers. Like honestly, bro. Absolutely crazy. Big up Zero, though, each and every time, man. Let me try and get into some of these comments. With all the mediocre players we've signed over the years, why do we even have a sporting director? This is what I'm trying to say. Everyone's like, oh, he's cooking. Cooking what, bro? We still ain't got here we go for Gyokeres. However, I do believe we are going to get it done. You know, after he come out and said he only wanted Arsenal, there was nobody else in for him. Man United were calling because there was the chance they could have. Imagine if they would have got Cunha and Mbeumo and Gyokeres. They still ain't even done the Mbeumo stuff, by the way. And we've done about 4 players in that time. But everyone's like, oh, we've got 5 players already. Everything's all done. We've still got a month and a half left of the transfer window. Now we can sit back and relax. Bro, in terms of gold dust, there's only one. So for just one. If Mosquera's are here, we go. Norgard, Kepa, that's 3. Zubamendi, that's 4. Madueke, that's 5. They're all here we goes from Fabrizio. Now everyone's getting gassed that we've done the Gyokeres deal. It looks like we will get it done, but there's still no here we go for Gyokeres. So as we stand on Monday the 14th of July, where's the gold dust, bro? Are you telling me it's Zubamendi's the gold dust? It's more like glitter at this point. He might be gold dust. He's got the potential to be gold dust, but as of right now, you can't tell me that's gold dust. So in terms of us being in the Champions League for a couple of years, it's also important to be in the Champions League for us to get the world-class players that we need. So where are they? We're still waiting for Gyokeres to come through. And then what? That's our transfer window done. 5 players, 6 players, and only one that the fans actually asked for, guys. Only one that you can consider scary, that opponents and rivals are going to make videos about. They weren't making videos like that for Zubamendi. Barely, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Barely. It's crazy. Why is he even here? That's what I'm saying. Like, fraud watch, bro. If you're here just to nod and say yes, then we might as well have just got Rosicki or kept the other guy. Like, honestly. People are licking his burgers, cooking. Oh, He needed backup for Saka. We got Madueke. We needed backup. We didn't need backup. We needed competition. And you think that's Madueke? He's, for me, I can't even tell you he's better than Martinelli. So how is that competition? It's not. It's a body. And then you've paid. You want to see a dead body, and then you've paid all that money for a body, for a mannequin. Big up Dre, man. Like, but I'm just being negative. I just wake up and be negative. All I wanted to do is wake up and be able to do that in peace, and I can't because we ain't got the here we go yet. Soon. Final stages, virtual agreement, final stages of the final stages of the final stages. Like, for fuck's sake, bro. Can you just tell us when it's done then, and stop content farming? How about you do that? You want to know something? How can you say you agree personal terms with Sesko, but then he says, I also want a release clause. Don't make sense. So you lie it. Stop it. Get some help. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. All of these stories, bro, because everyone has to eat. I'm a content creator. I come on YouTube every day and I've got to talk about something, right? We all got to eat. We all got to eat. Maybe I'm just going to start getting shameless, guys, and play the game. Because once again, I see the whole internet making videos, tens of thousands of views on some of them. Everyone's eating. Money I can make. Everyone's eating. I'm not making another video. I done one last week and I still ain't got a here we go. Obviously, hand of Arsenal, a lot of other things are saying medical now, you get me? And I'm like, cool, all right, I believe it's gonna happen. Let me get that here we go tweet though, innit? What's going on, Romano? Because you made a video, you was doing tweets yesterday, Ornstein was doing tweets yesterday, bomba, all this kind of stuff. But yeah, I wake up this morning and I get a here we go tweet about Mosquera. Now, cool, I ain't got a problem with Mosquera. That's the kind of money that you need to be paying. That's the kind of money that we should have been paying for Eggy Bread if you really wanted him. No, like someone at the club made that decision. Someone woke up on smoke that day and said, how can I piss off Arsenal today? Eggy Bread. Eggy Bread. Let's have it again. Let's have it again.
He's Madueke, he's different gravy, and he only costs us 50 mil. He's only 20-something, so quick and cunning. England's two best right wingers we've got. Come on, Nonny, prove the haters wrong.
Like, bro, you can't even sing. I know there's one guy that does raps about Man United, yeah, but at least he can put together some bars, innit? Like, this guy can't even. This crazy, bro. England's two best wingers. Drop me out, man. Drop me out. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you, bro. Big up Why Not? Hope you're good today, bro. Big up Views. Big up Half Volley. Gyokeres is done, bro. His agents like, yeah, everyone keeps saying that. This, that, and the other. Based off the new. Where's the here we go tweet? Like, have you not? You have been listening to me. I have said that I think it's gonna happen, but where's the here we go tweet? We're making videos. It's a new bomber. Where's the here we go tweet with him? Here we go. Where's that? So as of the 14th of July, we're still waiting. I'm going to keep banging this drum until it's done, bro. Just be patient. Just do this. Just calm down. Just don't tell me how to act, bro. Just do something different to change my mind, to not let me feel PTSD anymore. Do you know what I mean? You could have just done that by getting him first through the door. That would have helped. But like I said, bro, I do think he's coming, yes. But I'm saying, these lot are making videos again. What have I said? That's a different language. Bombers. He's going to be... Everyone's doing this again. Videos. Medical booked. All right, cool, great. Where's the here we go tweet, though? I woke up this morning expecting to see it. And I'm seeing Mosquera. Cool. Like I said, how many players have we got? 5 so far. And we're still waiting for the confirmation of the striker. 6 players. Cool. That's more than what I thought we would get. I thought we'd only get like 3 or 4. But I thought we'd get 3 or 4 bangers. Not one. Because so far, it's one. Zubimendi could be one. Could be. But right now, don't tell me about Zubimendi. You ain't played football in this country before. Just like Gyokeres, bro. But Gyokeres is a calculated risk. You might say that about Zubimendi, but I can't quite put him in that category just yet for me. But even if you wanted to say, all right, Zubimendi, that's still only 2. We still need a left winger, bro. Madueke is not 1. He played better on the right. So, but there you go, man. There you go. Yeah, according to Fabrizio, I hear it, bro. And Hand of Arsenal was saying about the medical as well. I hear it. And I just want it done. I do believe it's going to happen. I'm just saying, I've woken up this morning and the "here we go" tweet was for somebody else. So not just yesterday, the whole internet was going mad, but a week ago, it was happening then as well. "Here we go" coming soon, matter of days, matter of hours. I made a video. So I thought, I'm not even doing that yesterday. For what? You know what I mean? Let's just wait till I get the "here we go" and then I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it anyway on the intervention and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's, you know, that's just how I feel. I woke up this morning like, bro, all right, mascara, great. Bodies, we need bodies, we need depth, but we also need competition, not cover. I said, go and get me 3 or 4 bangers, like competition. Don't have to be the absolute best in class, but they need to be in that category. Because some people will say Osherman's better than Gyokeres. Like, there's an argument for that. Some people will say Isak's better than Gyokeres. Of course, he's had time in the Premier League and he's actually smacked up the Premier League. So, of course. But when you know you're not going to pay 150 million, or when you know you ain't going to pay like some mad wages that Osherman wants or whatever, then who's the next in line? It ain't Sesko, bro. So, yes, I will give the club credit for, you know what I mean, but only a little, because like I keep saying, guys, if Arteta got his way and Leipzig, not even if Arteta got his way, if Leipzig weren't greedy, we wouldn't be doing this. I don't know what Sesko does. He jumps in the air. He's a kangaroo. That's his celebration. We'd be doing that. You know what I mean? Big up Gunner for life. We heard the same thing a week ago. We'll only believe it when I see him with the shirt. Yeah, or at least Fabrizio put the "here we go," because you've had the Madueke "here we go" pinned to your page. Do you know what I'm saying? For days. I'm just saying. And I've woken up today. And yes, while I'm encouraged by the news that are coming out, where's the "here we go" tweet, bro? I'm only saying it for the mascara guy, bro. That's all I'm saying. Big up Jimbo. Hope you're well today, bro. I presume Yok is sorted then, or I hope so. Yeah, like I said, I believe it will happen, guys. But still, we got told to wait for the "here we go" more than a week ago. And we're still here. We've had 2 bombers, 2, oh, it's dropped. We're in this stage, we're in that stage. I thought it was all nearly done a week ago. I believe it will happen. I'm just saying, I expected to wake up and see the "here we go" for Glock 9. And we need that. After the Madueke stuff, whether you like him or not, we need a little bit of dopamine. And dopamine goes a long way. Now everyone's acting like Berta's really cooking on gas. And like I keep saying, when you just deep it, yeah, I'll use Zippy. When you take your Arsenal hat off, there's rivals in here. Let me ask the rivals, bro. If we get Gyokeres across the line, which I believe we do, that'll be 6 players, bro. What player out of those 6 players scares you? What player out of those 6 players would you think, okay, Arsenal's moving a bit serious? That's my point. That's my point. I'm not saying these players can't come good. I'm not blaming Eggy Bread. He never asked to come. He never asked someone to pay 50 million for him. He didn't even ask to leave Chelsea. They never told him to leave. It's us. It's someone at Arsenal that has said, I know, Eggy Bread. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Are you trying to piss me off, brother? Are you all right? Do I need to take your temperature? Like, no, Eggy Bread, bro. Both wings, about the same level as Martinelli. He's not even the type of profile player that Arteta like. That's why I don't know if you want spice or what? I got to get that clip. Excuse me. You need feeder traffic. Good left wing would start. Best of luck. Hope you get it. Big up Jimbo, man. I don't even disagree, my bro. Like I said, yes, cool. I believe we'll get the job done. And I'm happy that, you know, the footballing gods have listened to a degree, because they were listening. I don't know. They were listening with one ear and not the other. They weren't listening with 2 ears, because Madueke came in for 50+ million. That's not what I was praying for. When we had all of the Madueke links, I did take it seriously, because it's the history of the Arsenal to go and remove all of Chelsea's trash. We know that. That's not an opinion or a fact. Agenda. It's a fact. It's a fact. Yeah. That's not me making things up. That's actual history. It's right there. For everyone knows it, right? So when these same tier ones that you all want to believe now are talking about Maduegi bread, then you got to believe it, bro. So I was getting worried. I was praying to the footballing gods. Please let Leipzig get too greedy. Please let the Arsenal fan base revolt that Sesko's made a release clause, even though we should have known about that, by the way. And who cares? If the release clause is more than what we pay for him, who the fuck cares? Everyone's getting in their feelings. Why? Because we're emotional. We're like women, bro. We're like women, you know, the enabling parent. Oh, don't be strict on him, dad. He's had a hard week. That's Arsenal, bro. And that's all of our fan bases, bro. And you know where it comes from, bro? It comes from Mr. Emotion himself, bro. It comes from Mr. Emotions himself. And we're about to do it. Let me even just make this bigger because for some reason they're moving like I can't get to my... Yeah, Mr. Emotions. And it comes from the top. It all just gets... All the birds are trying to wait for the regurgitated food, bruv. And look at this other sellout. This is the first man I fell in love with as well. Pause. But look at this other sellout.
It doesn't need much convincing. And if they do, for me, it's not a good starting point. If I have to convince a player to stay or to join us to Arsenal, I am a little... You know, it holds me back a little. It has to be, what do I have to do? I want to play for that club. It represents exactly the values, the style of play that I want. That's the kind of emotion that
That's the kind of emotion, guys. They have to say they want to come to the club, guys. That's the kind of emotion, guys. Emotion and the feelings and the culture, guys, and the journey. Like, you know, in the beer at the Emirates, I'm convinced that they're spiking the beer with estrogen or estrogen. They should be putting testosterone in the beer. They're putting estrogen in the beer, bro. I'm convinced if you don't want to be convinced to come to the club and play my style of football. What if they don't want to play like Stoke, bro? It's the emotions. So many people are just eating out of this guy's hand. And that's what, bro. One more time, bro.
It doesn't need much convincing. And if they do, for me, it's not a good starting point. If I have to convince a player to stay or to join us.
And bear in mind, yeah, he was trying to convince Sesko to play behind Havertz. Like, who in their right mind is going to do that? Gyokeres is probably thinking, bro, like, this guy ain't, bro. I'm the guy, bro. Like, that's what Sesko should have said as well. But there you go, guys. There you go. And then all the Arsenal, if he wants a release clause, he don't want to play behind Kai, or he's got a bad attitude. You know, he's not here for the journey and the emotions, guys.
To Arsenal, I am a little...
Yes.
You know, it holds me back a little. It has to be, what do I have to do? I want to play for that club. It represents exactly the values, the style of play that I want. That's the kind of emotion that
It's the emotion, guys. I want the emotion, guys. If I have to convince you to be my cult member, then I don't want you here, guys. I need to see emotion. I need to see man band. I need to see man back, guys. We got Jimbo each and every time. About a week ago. You get me, bruv? Am I lying though? Only views. You know what to do if you want to see only views. Am I lying though, people? It's a simple question. Am I lying? About a week ago, Sunday, the same thing was going on. Here we go, coming soon. Final stages of the final stages. A matter of days and hours. And we still ain't got it, bro. We still ain't got it. I'm just saying, yep, AJ, big yourself up, my bro. Big yourself up. Please like it. Like the stream, man. We're not doing too well numbers-wise. We haven't really gone too much above 30 today, so that might determine whether the link goes out today. And also as well, like I said, I'm getting messages still about having to go to the hospital with my son. So we got Under the Lens tomorrow. Big up James, football locker room. Big up Shaq as well, both of them. We got Under the Lens with James tomorrow. I'm probably going to do Shaq separately, excuse me. So watch out for that. That's going to be at 2 p.m. So I might do an intervention from 12:30 till 2 tomorrow. And yeah, I'll probably end up giving out the link then. I just want the dust to settle a little bit because obviously, like I said, people was a bit upset with me yesterday. And like, yeah, they're the kind of issues that I'm not really trying to deal with, if I'm being honest with you. Big up AJ, man. Definitely subscribe if you haven't. We're on the road to 2K, man. Like, we're on the road, man. I think it's under 100 now, guys. Like, you know what I mean? I do need all the help I can get. I really do. You know, I really do, man. There's others that, you know what I mean, they've got there, but I need my community to community to commune. Commune. Don't even know if that makes sense. Big up Gunner though, big up AJ. Come on, bro. Dre's big up AJ. Dappins are going round. Why not? Big up AJ in the chat. Come on, bro. Transfers are complex business. Oh my god. They're not, bro. You either pay the money or you don't. Yeah, people have their demands. You might have a little bit of a haggle. They either go for it or they don't. I've been to Egypt, I've been to Turkey, I've been to plenty of places where you haggle, bro. You either want to pay the money or you don't. You either buy quality or you don't. And if you buy cheap, you buy it twice. It's not complex, bro. It really ain't. You can see how uncomplex it is when it's someone that Arteta wants through the door, bro. It's the same thing. You either pay the money or you don't. It really ain't complex, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. I don't understand. You say, I don't understand fans like you. I don't understand fans like you, bro. You don't have to make too much of anything is a bad thing. If someone wakes up negative every day, that's bad. If someone wakes up enabling every day, apologizing every day, we're moving in the right direction, bro. The standards have dropped, man. The standards have they've dropped. They've dropped well below par, guys. And it's cool. Like I said, man, I respect you. I respect your opinion, but that's your opinion, bro. And it's just like, this is mine. You know, you're trying to gloss over everything. Not a problem. Me, I'm trying to be critical because I want the club to do better. But you know, the one thing that we can agree on, bro, is that we want Arsenal to win. That's the one thing that we can agree on. Definitely. You know, how we get there, you know, the standards that we uphold, we're definitely disagreeing on that. But we can agree that I want Arsenal to win. We can agree that I don't care if it's Arteta that wins for Arsenal. I don't care if it's him. I don't think you're the guy to get us across the line. But if you finally do it, then you're doing what I've asked you to do. And then we'll back it. Factory reset. Give yourself another year. Keep on winning. If you win the Premier League one season, I don't expect it to be back-to-back. But I expect you to be trying to make it back-to-back. And if we didn't win the league or major the season after, then you better be picking up one of those cups. This ain't American sports, guys, where you win one title and then you're all right for 10 years. No one gets relegated. Everyone gets a go round. It's not like that. Like, anyway, big up, man. Half volley, one trophy from a possible 22 proves that wrong. I'm just saying, man, like I said, you know what it is? Some guys are glass half full. Some guys are glass half empty. I can't tell him that he's wrong because that's what he believes. But you can't also come and tell me that I'm wrong because this is what I believe. Do you know what I mean? And that's all I'm saying. That's why I got a little bit annoyed when it's like, oh, you're using Lee Gunner as a reference. Well, who are you using as a reference? AFTV, The Athletic? Like, at least Lee Gunner, you get his honest opinion, not people that's trying to write articles or pump out content or wants to get a Christmas card from the club or wants to have good relations with the club so they can get people on their podcast. Look at Arsblog, bro. I don't even know if he's got a YouTube channel. I don't think I've ever seen that guy's face, but yet you're getting Arteta to come to your live podcast. Why do you think that is? Because they're not critical. They're more than fans. They're not just fans with their opinion who want to make Arsenal great again. They're fans that want to be journalists and want to be part of the cabal. That's what it is. That's why they're never critical. You never know what these people really think, but you know what I think, whether I'm right or wrong. You know what I think. That is the difference. Big up Juju, man, like views. Big yourself up today, man. Hope you are well. AJ, half volley, no trophy in 5 full seasons. That's what I'm trying to say. We're moving in the right direction. It's half a decade. We've got a squad that's got holes. We've got a squad that's missing pieces. After 5 years and nearly $1 billion spent, there should be no holes, no pieces missing. You're either good enough to win or you're not. He's only had one bad season. That's what I keep getting told. People are living in some Marvel what if. You're making up scenarios. Look at where he brought us from. We were finishing 8th. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No, we wasn't. We actually got to Europa League finals before Arteta. What final have we got to since? Oh, the FA Cup. Okay, I'll give you that. 5 years later, what else? My point exactly. The style of play changes every season. We're getting more and more negative. Can't even. Maybe we should take the cannon off of the badge and put a shield, because you're turning us into Stoke, bro. And everyone, oh, but we used to get beaten. We used to get scared all the time. Now we don't get beaten. What the fuck, bro? That's where your standards are, bro. Unai Emery got us to Europa League final, bro, on his first attempt. And you want to act like his management era was hell. We're in Bognor Regis. We finished 8th. No, we didn't. We finished 5th. And then he got sacked before he could finish the season. And then what happened when Arteta took over? 8th, 5th. He shouldn't even have got to the 22-23 season when we challenged and no one expected us to. Like, raise your standards, man. Like, honestly, guys, raise your standards. Butter cooked with Madueke, bro. That's what I'm saying. Butter cooked. Which part? 50+ million. That is not cooking, bro. That is not cooking for me, bro. I'm telling you. Lookman has played for 3 different Prem Cup, bro. Whatever. Even if he did, like, people are trying to downplay what Gyokeres did. He came to Brighton. He didn't even play in the Premier League. All right, cool. Then he went to the Championship. And then when he started scoring goals, he hasn't stopped since. 17 the first year, 20-odd plus the second year in the Championship, by the way. That isn't, you get me? That's probably harder than the Portuguese league. Let's have it all the way right. It might be just as competitive as some of the other leagues out there. Bundesliga, for instance. Are you having a laugh? And what's he done since then? Gone on to Portugal and doubled down again. Mad numbers. Champions League scoring, Sweden scoring, domestic cup scoring, winning. And people are trying to down talk him, bro. Yes, he ain't as good as some of the strikers from back in the day. But guess what? You want to know something? We're not back in the day, are we? We're here in 2025 dealing with this level of talent and these players. The strikers nowadays, they probably couldn't even lace the boots of the strikers 20 years ago. But guess what? We're not 20 years ago, guys. We ain't there. Systems are here. Do you understand? Individuality is being cut out. If someone takes on a player, all of a sudden they're the best in the world. And they're just doing what players used to do regularly back in the day. I'm just saying, bro, the football landscape has changed, but people want to keep up like it hasn't. Like I said, you know, people don't want to accept. Big up Jez. He said it yesterday on Rashid's thing. I'm pretty sure he did. People don't want to accept the fact that it's a business now. No, I don't. You're damn right. It shouldn't be coming before the football. But now people want to argue with business. Like, I'm not a shareholder guy. I'm a fan. Like, do you know what I mean? Anyway, bro, I'm just saying, are you telling me you wouldn't try on someone that's making waves now in football to the point where he gets spoken about in the conversation? Whoever put Madueke in the left-wing conversation, bro? Even back up for Saka. Someone show me some evidence of someone saying, you know what? It's that Madueke guy, you know? No, you okay. No, you okay. It's that guy. Who said it? Can someone find me the evidence, please? If I'm proven wrong, I'll hold my hands up and say fair play. Someone saw it, but nobody saw it, bro. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself. The Arsenal are moving to slow pre-season. Moving too slow, pre-season is in 6 days. Yeah, no striker, no assembled squad. Poor start for any club. But you know what? Why not? We're just getting up being negative all the time. We've bought 6 players. So? Who cares if most of them are mannequins or crash test dummies or someone that we can't sit there and say they're definitely going to come and bang? We can't tell you that. Norgard's Premier League proven. Well, so is Madueke. He's been in the Premier League for 2.5 seasons and he's not set it alight, bro. So what are we saying? Just because you play in the Premier League don't mean you're good. There's plenty of shit players in the Premier League, bro. Same for Norgard. Just because he played at Brentford, that means he's going to automatically bang it here. It don't. So we bought crash test dummies and mannequins, and everyone's acting like we've just bought six steaks. Nah, bro. I'm still waiting for the burger. I'm still waiting for the steak. I'm still waiting for the here we go. You're telling me it's coming. You're showing me a plate with something that looks like a burger on it. Can you bring it out and put it on my table, please? Because that's what I'm still waiting for on Monday, the 14th of July. But Berta's cooking. Berta's doing madness. Berta this, Berta that. everyone was saying that it's fraud watch because why are we playing chicken for 5 million? Obviously, we don't know the ins and outs, but I don't want to hear about how it's hard and difficult. It's not. If you want something and you got the money, you either pay for it or you pay what you're willing to pay. Just like with Leipzig, you're not willing to pay 90 million euros, then we're gonna leave the store, innit? It's as simple as that, and we're gonna go to a next store. It's not that complicated. It's not. People ask what their demands are. You're either prepared to pay it or you're prepared to pay something near it. You offer that. If they don't want to accept your closest offer, then business is done. It's not hard. I don't want to hear that, guys. I really don't, man. Lookman has played for Fulham, Leicester, and Everton. Big up NG Sports TV, man. Don't think I've seen you around here before. Let me know if you've subbed. I can't remember if I put sub mode only on. Let me know if you've subbed, and I will sub back to you straight away as well. Your favorite YouTuber is not doing that, people. Do you know what? I got another little treat anyway. I got another little treat, you know. We got David Attenborough live from the 7 Getty. You know what I mean? He's telling us about our new piece of meat that's come through the door, but he's also filming the Marks and Sparks advert at the same time, and this is the results.
That's why Arsenal are signing Victor Gyokeres. 1 pure shooter.
Sorry, guys. Gyokeres. Why does he talk like that? 5 reasons why Arsenal are signing Victor Gyokeres. Look at the state of this moon emoji face, bro. Plaques on the wall, 200k on YouTube. Everyone wants to be tickled so much. Everyone wants to be validated so much, guys, that someone like this can make a living just being a corporate don. Why are you talking like you're from Marks and Spencer's, big man? David Attenborough. How long come this aged beef? They've been aging the beef for over a year. Like, why are you Gyokeres? Let's go, people.
5 reasons why Arsenal are signing Victor Gyokeres. 1 pure shooter. 67 goal involvements last year in just 54 games. With more goals on his own than all the Arsenal attackers combined. Gyokeres fired a whopping 4 shots per game last season.
Sorry. Why are you not talking about the Portuguese league, though? You're bringing up numbers, though, innit? But it's Portuguese tax all the time. But now people want to bring up numbers.
Him in the top 1% in all of Europe. 2 proper Arsenal, rejecting 3 separate offers from Manchester United, turning down a life-changing contract from Saudi Arabia, even sacrificing 2 million euros of his own money to make a deal happen.
And let me just tell you this as well. Sorry that I keep pausing it. It's embarrassing, guys. The fact that the agents had to take money off, the players had to, they're basically coming out of their own pocket to pay for their own move to the club. Like the agent, all right, cool, because you're an agent. You work for him. Obviously, you work for other players as well. But if you're asking for too much, you know what I mean? Because everyone's acting like he's waived the 10%. The agent hasn't waived the 10%. He's just taken a lower percentage. Now he might be getting half of that. Instead of 5 million or whatever he was going to get, he might be getting 2.5 now. But for me, I find that embarrassing. I mean, don't get me wrong. It shows commitment. But like I said, who was these other suitors? Saudi Arabia. Why would someone who's 27 years old, playing in the Champions League, knows that he's in the later stage of his career? Why would he ever want to go to Saudi Arabia right now to play football? No. Because he knows, because he's a late bloomer. That's what I like. That's what I like. But the whole striking thing, I can't sit there and say I'm for that. I'm just going to, ignorance is bliss. I'm just going to ignore it. I know, you know what I mean? Like I said, people like Shane, you know what I mean? You're right. You're right to say that, but I'm going to ignore it because for once we're getting our way, but for one player only, guys, because most of the top gooners, most of the people on my side, no one was asking for Zubimendi before it was reported that we're in for him. I'm just saying, you can be upset with me, but they are the facts, people. But anyway, let me continue.
I've never seen a guy more desperate to play for Arsenal Football Club.
And let me just say this. Sorry, this is the point that I missed, right? I'm just going to start it again. So, and I won't stop it, right? This is the point that I'm trying to make, right? Man United was in for him because that's a massive signing for Man United. Ruben Amorim knows that, right? With no European football. Saudi Arabia was in for him. What the fuck can they offer him apart from money? What other club has really been in for him seriously? So if he knows that we're in for him, we're in the champs, we've been finishing second. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if there's no other big club in for him, it's that he really wants to play for Arsenal. Maybe that is the case, but then we're gonna sit there seeing him striking, seeing him twerking, dumping girlfriends, doing all of this extra stuff, and then we're gonna make him come out of his own pocket to pay for his own move. I don't know, man. Yeah, whatever. Just get it done. Whatever. I'm just gonna ignore everything. It's a bit hypocritical, but I don't care. I'm being shameless. I'm telling you what it is. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna ignore my bad feelings about certain things. Just get him here, please, because here we are, Monday the 14th of July, and this is the only burger. This is the only player that resembles a burger that's come through the door, and he will be the sixth player if and when he comes. I'm not gonna say if, when he comes through. I think it will happen, but like I said, why am I not seeing the here we go? That's what's getting on my nerves. 5 days till we fly out till pre-season. Yeah, we need Eze and Victor Gyokeres on that plane. If we get Eze, then that's 2 players that are burgers, in my opinion. Zubamendi could be a burger, but if that is the case, that's still only 3. I wanted 4, and then I wanted you to utilize loans. Someone like Madueke should have been a loan. Utilize some loans to get good players, even if they're a little bit aging. And then you can go and get a couple of prospects to future-proof. I don't mind after that. But what do I know? Berta is cooking shit in the toilet. Bro, I'm just saying, Arsenal fans gets a European and Club World Cup winner in Madueke at a cut rate price. You're welcome, bro. I know you're laughing while you're typing that. Do you know what I mean? The whole world of football. No one can make sense of that to me. Saka back up, 50+ million. Nah. He's going to be the left wing, bro. I'm telling you that right now. I'm just trying to get through a couple of the comments before I play this video again. Maybach music. Big up Ross in the building. Bigging up Views and crew. Hope you're well today, bro. Why should we always have a tug of war between the club and the fans when it comes to a transfer preference? Problem is, club is wasting money and expect fans to get behind them. And not just expect it, bro. It's your obligation. You've got the fans, you know, you've got the cult telling you it's your obligation to get behind the player, to get behind the team, to get behind decisions that you're not happy with, that you don't see the logic in. When you see Arsenal doing the same stuff, you see them doing the same things, the same habits, you know. Then we're supposed to stop drinking, and you see them outside the off license. You know what time it is, bro, but we're just supposed to accept it all the time, and that's what I don't like. That's what gets on my nut. Maybach music. Come on, bro. E Ross is in the building. Big up Dre, bigging up E Ross. He said, half volley, you got nothing to say. Well, maybe because the link ain't going out today, innit? Do you know what I mean? But like I said, I like to give you guys a platform, but at the same time, it needs to be respectful, and I don't really want to be getting aggro for it. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, and let me apologize to Vigilante as well if you are in the building, because obviously he feels like I never gave him opportunity to get his rocks off. Like, pause. That wasn't the intention, but the reason that I stepped in is because I felt like, I don't know, it was coming across a bit like, you know what I mean, like it could get disrespectful. So that's why I just stepped in and said, you can say what you want as long as it's not disrespectful. I ain't got a problem. And then I'm trying to give my platform to use lot. I'm going to the garden to smoke my zoot, like rock out. You know what I mean? So I don't want it to be a problem, and I don't want problems for it. So yeah, and like I said today, just because we're up and down with the numbers, you know, 30, 25, like I usually want to keep it around 35, 40 for the link to go out, but I don't know. Definitely tomorrow though, because like I said, I've got under the lens straight after, so I'd like to get you guys in early before that 12:30. And then we'll go straight, yeah, look, laughing. And then we go straight into what under the lens. And you know what, bro, you can. I've got people calling us little bro, calling me little bro. And I can't even argue. How can I argue with what? You guys are making bare bread this season, especially off that Club World Cup. Yeah. And then we're just like saying, oh, that's not enough. Have some more. Oh, you got fines. Oh, you got FFP. My brother. Man's in the strip club just doing ones, bro. 50 million in ones. It's crazy, crazy work. That's the difference between Arsenal and Liverpool. Edwards and Hughes come up with steak sauce every time. Arsenal still rummaging through Chelsea's rubbish bin, bro. We're trying to find the open packets to see if we can squeeze any mayo out of it. It's disgusting, bro. I'm in an R-in for Gyokeres. Like, we still ain't got the here we go tweet. I know it's looking like we are going to get it done, guys, but we still ain't got the here we go tweet for the steak sauce, bro. But that open packet that's been in the bin right at the bottom for weeks, we're rummaging in the bottom to try and get that open packet of mayo. Like, And we've got Berta through the door. That's the one thing I'll big up Liverpool for. They don't always get it right, but 8 times, 9 times out of 10, they do. Their talent ID is good. Their business is good. And when they do their business like this, like the summer that they've just had, yeah, Gyokeres, sick player, Frimpong, great prospect, Wirtz, like arguably the best 10 in world football. Like, bro, they're not worried about a player not getting to play anymore. Who's he going to play for? Who's he going to play behind? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Big up Views. Big up Paris, man. Hope you're well today, my bro. Big up Gunners for life. Yep, Dappin's going round. E. Ross bigging up the fellas. DG2. How you saying, brother? Hope you're good today, man. Deassembled. Hope you're good today, my bro. We getting Gyokeres. Come on. Yeah, bro. I'm trying to be happy about it. But like I said, I thought, cool. I'm not going to make a video yesterday. Everyone and their mum did it. I ain't going to make a video. I'll talk about it tomorrow on the live. And hopefully I'll be able to pull up a picture of the Here We Go. Yeah, and we did get a Here We Go today from Fabrizio Romano, the official Here We Go post for Mosquera. I'm just like, bro, like, can you just get me the one fucking player that we've asked for, bro, so I can just be happy with something that we've done this summer? Because every player that we bought, not one of them I would have asked for, bro. I'm just saying, they could be good. But matter way, Kate, none of that never makes sense to me. Never. Not for that money. Never, 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 never. Yes, it will be easier to accept if we get Gyokeres, if we get Eze. Don't mean I'd ever be happy about it, though. And that's where you guys get it wrong. Big up the Assembled. Big up Gunner for life, man. E-Ross is in here as well. Big up Juju is the set piece coach still at Arsenal. I think he is, bro. Yeah. And we've got Gabriel Hines now as well. Just more defenders. Do you know what I mean? Take the cannon off the badge and just put a fucking shield on there. Put a bucket and mop. We're the janitor now, bro. On this defensive football, bro. We ain't shooting nothing. But obviously, Gyokeres, yeah, he either rips the 9 off of Jesus, bro, James. He's either rips the 9 off of James or give him the 14, brother. Because if we're not going to give him the 14, retire the number. Don't let me see Non-Reed trying to get the 14. I will go mad. We got DG2, man. Now go and get Eze and Rodrigo, then we are balling. If we get Eze and Rodrigo, then I will say Berta cooked. But if we just get Gyokeres and Eze, then I'm like, bro, that's 2 burgers that's come through the door when I was expecting 3 or 4. I've been waiting a year. So don't try and tell me, oh yeah, like, I hope you still got an appetite. Of course I have, bro. I've been waiting a year. Like I said, I don't expect 10 players to come through the door. Even though Man City, if they get Livramento, that's 11 players in 6 months, bro. For under 400 million, by the way. Are you seeing them complaining about money? Are you seeing them complaining about how hard the business is? Only with Arsenal. Only with Arsenal. And now we're dropping below 25. Come on, people. Make sure you guys are smashing the like. If you ain't shared the live out already, can you do that for me? Yeah? I need my community to commune. You know, like that. My viewers forever. And if you want to join the gang, it's only 99p. Do that. Once we get to 20 members, we're going to start doing members streams. Just like yesterday when I left the platform and just kind of, I will do that. I will be a guest on my own platform and you, man, can run the show. Like I'm planning to do and help out a lot of the people that mess with me, really. You know what I mean? The loyal people will build up this little community over here. And I want to give back to those people. Hey, man, big up, man. Who is this? Shaq or James? Big up Football Locker Room. Under the Lens tomorrow at 2 p.m, people. So make sure you're back for that. It's funny how the Gyokeres news came out when Chelsea was playing Club World Cup final. The PR is mad, bro. I'm just saying, innit? And the thing is, how much money did they get for making the final? And then they would have got another payout for winning the final. These men are caking, Scrooge McDuck, swimming in, backstroking in the coins, yeah? And then we're going to go and boost them up again with another 50 plus million for a player that ain't even starting for them. Like, he's a backup for them. Hey, you couldn't make it up, bro. You couldn't make it up. But big up, man. Make sure you guys are following Football Locker Room as well. If we are on until 2 o'clock, then we'll probably redirect to those guys as well. 25 minutes. Gunner for life, big up. Yeah, big up. Make sure you guys are smashing the likes, though. I mean, where the numbers haven't been too good today. Let's see if we can get to 30 likes, people. Let's see if we can get to 30 likes. before we get out of here. And big up E Ross doing the Lord's work. There you go, man. There's the link. Make sure you guys are following. These guys had to start again, everyone. Yeah. A subscription is free. I subscribe to people that subscribe to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's free. It doesn't cost a thing. They had to start again. This YouTube world is cutthroat. It's snaky. Do you know what I mean? It's very, very hard. So please help them out, man. Anyone in my community settings, if you're over here and you're part of the gang, then I'm expecting the love to be going round. People subbing to each other, showing the love, all of that good stuff. The white tie. Who's the white tie, bro? Big up, man. This is the white tie. Who Baberts? Are you talking about the singer guy? The singer guy. I said, oh, fuck me, my ears are bleed. Yeah, Latvian Guna. Big up, man. Here comes the legend, this fucking mutant. Big up Shane, man. Big up each and every time. Big up DG too. Yeah, man. Hey, we got the songs today, man. I'll play them again. But I've been talking because I see the numbers dropping, so I was just trying to get through to the comments. Big up Gunner for life. What a prick. That's embarrassing. Ruining a great Oasis song, bro. He ruins every song he sings. He's like a alley cat, bro, that's been stepped on. And bro, it's so embarrassing. I'm loving Gyokeres to Arsenal. Now that song I'm singing, hey bro, I'm loving it as well. I'm just saying, I woke up this morning expecting to be able to do this properly, bro, and I can't do it with chess because I'm getting a here we go from fucking mascara. But anyway, let's play Baverts. Let's play Baverts.
5 reasons why Arsenal are signing Victor Gyokeres. 1. Pure shooter. 67 goal involvements last year in just 54 games. With more goals on his own than all the Arsenal attackers combined. Gyokeres fired a whopping 4 shots per game last season, ranking him in the top 1% in all of Europe. 2. Proper Arsenal. Rejecting 3 separate offers from Manchester United, turning down a life-changing contract from Saudi Arabia, even sacrificing €2 million of his own money to make a deal happen. I've never seen a guy more desperate to play for Arsenal Football Club. 3. Transitional machine. For an Arsenal team that struggled to counter last season, Gyokeres changes everything. With an impressive top speed of 34 kilometers an hour, alongside insane shot power of strikes that can reach up to 85 kilometers an hour. 4. Forward presser. On top of scoring 20 more goals than any player in Portugal last season, having won possession in the final third 43 times in 2023-24, that was the highest in Europe, only ahead of Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard. 5. Mentality monster. From saying that I only think about scoring and winning, to also I sit at the table with the best strikers in the world. Arsenal are getting a player who's mentally ready, 27 years of age and the peak of his powers, saying in his own words he's coming back to the Premier League for the great revenge. I like what I see, I like what I hear. With Batman at the back and Bane in attack, for the price of £55 million, Arsenal fans get ready. The Glock 9 is loading.
This absolute plank, bro. Because I'm pretty sure, now I haven't got it, I need to go and find it. I'm pretty sure he was making the same type of videos about Sesko, how high he can jump and things like that. Like, this guy really has to work hard to find good things to say about people. That's what you had to say about Gyokeres. Not his momentum runs from the halfway line, or do you know what I'm saying? Or his ability to make his own chances, things like that. These guys, man. Batman at the back and Bane in attack. Big up Benji, man, each and every time. But my viewers forever. Let's see if we can get a new viewer today. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. Like you see it going across the screen. Become a member. Join the gang, man. Join my viewers, and then we can start mashing up some members content for you guys. Members only interventions, members only streams, one-on-ones, panels, promoting your channel, your business. Let's get it going, people. Big up, man. Only cost us 50 million. Jesus Christ. You know, Glock 9 for 55 million. You're telling me we're going to pay 52 for Eggy bread. How are they even in the same conversation? Yeah, now that's what I call Top Gooner music. Bro, I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Hold up a minute. Yous lot thought we were lying out here. We were not lying. I'm going to have to go to WhatsApp for fuck's sake. We were not lying. Let's try and go to WhatsApp quickly. We was not lying, bro. Why are you doing this? It's because I'm on the guest thing, so I need to now put my camera. Yeah. You know, look. Can you see my phone? Scan the QR code for a virtual agreement. That's what a virtual. When they say we've now got a virtual agreement in place, that's what they mean. That's what they mean. That's what they mean, people. No, what are you doing? I've done all of that. I've done all of that. Sorry, guys. It's because I want to show you the I want to show you the picture, but because I'm coming on a guest thing today, why are you moving that? Stay logged in. Okay, what's this going on? Just give me a second, gang. Yeah, there's the QR codes. Search. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you what. Let's see. I'm gonna find the picture. I'm gonna try. Do you know? You guys have seen it. You guys have seen it. I'm wasting too much time on this. I'm wasting too much time on this. What a prick in back. Yeah, bro. Like I said, man. Yeah, only cost 50 million. Now that's what I call Top Gooner music. Is coming, bro. Jeez, hey, big up Latvia. Make sure you're subscribing to everyone who's got a channel in here. Everyone who's making content. Make sure you're subscribing. Man said, no, not the Nonny song. You want to hear it again? Let's play it again. Play it.
He's mad awake, he's different gravy, and he only costs us 50 mil. He's only 20 something, so quick and cunning. England's two best right wingers we've got. Come on, Nonny, prove the haters wrong.
Oh, no mascara one yet though. No mascara one, but we do have the Gyokeres one. Maybe I'll give you an encore if you want to hear that one. What I don't understand is everyone like Gyokeres is a master stroke. It's obviously any team looking to win trophies needs a goal scorer. Blunderman has been experimenting with the fan base's money. Exactly. Not experimenting with the fact. Yeah, no, exactly that. Petri dish. That's what we are. Culture vibes. It's about the journey. If we let everyone get excited about the journey and about the possibilities, then no one's actually going to ask for actual results or destinations. Like it's crazy. It is crazy. Big up the assemble. DG2, get us Eze and Rodrigo, then we can have real hope of winning something next season. We can just have real hope of competing 100%. But then I'd feel like maybe Berta has cooked. But so far, I don't feel like none of those have been players that you've put forward. I don't feel like none of those are your players. And when we've got a best-in-class sporting director, we shouldn't be in this position where we're asking whose signings they are. They should only be one-man signings. Do you know what I mean? And that's my point, bro. But yeah, get me Rodrigo and Eze cooking. Get me Eze, then you've kind of put the food in the microwave a little bit. Yeah, we've got Gyokeres. Yeah, we've got Eze, couple of burgers, but we was expecting a couple more. Let's just be honest, man. Let's be honest. We've signed nothing but a sawdust, bro, at the moment, as of right now. But calm down, it's coming. Like I said, based on what? Look at how we've acted in this Gyokeres deal, guys. It's embarrassing, man. That ain't acting like a big club for me. We're making the man come up out of his own pockets to pay for his transfer. The agents having to take off fees. It's not even that much money, guys. Do you see what I'm saying? They're talking about they want 70 million fixed euros. It's not even 60. I don't even think it's 60 million quid. The add-ons we only need to pay if we actually do that. Like, it's crazy. For me, this deal's been embarrassing. But what I was hoping is that I'd wake up this morning and we're all doing that. The Fabrizio Romano, here we go tweet is out. And I did get a Fabrizio Romano tweet today, but it's for Mascara. And like I said, I'm not complaining about that actual signing, but I am complaining. Where is this Gyokeres? Here we go, bro. Big up legends, man. Big up, man. Big up Paris. Now get us. Yeah. I think you said that already. Mascara. Yeah, Mascara's done apparently. Bro, that's more done than Gyokeres. Apparently, it's the same thing. Virtual. Can someone tell me what a virtual agreement is? Like I said, bro, you know when they say scan the QR code, that's what a virtual agreement is. We got a QR code. Like, I've never heard that one before in my life, bro. Rich, big yourself up, my bro. Big up, chat. Big up, man. Views, I'll jump on for 20 minutes or so. I hear you, my bro, but we're not even going to do that today because the numbers ain't really been numbering. What I do need you guys to do, though, is press the notification bell, please. And then when I do set the live, I need you guys to share it. If we can get between 35 and 40 and it kind of stays there, then not every time, because sometimes if we're doing members only and things like that, then yes. But I thought I'd leave it today just because it gave me a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth yesterday. You know what I mean? But big up everyone that jumped on. Vigilante, Half Volley, Everest, Kwaja, Yassa was on. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do it again tomorrow, Rich. So if you want to come tomorrow, 12:30 till 2 p.m. intervention, then I'm going to jump straight into the Under the Lens with James from Football Locker Room. So if people are around tomorrow, yeah, no matter what the numbers are, I will put the link out tomorrow. Big up Dre, Zubi Burger. Don't know yet, bro. A Zubi Burger, I can't call it a burger just yet, bro. It might resemble a burger, but I can't, you know what I mean? I'm just seeing buns. I don't know if there's any meat inside of that. Pause. I don't know if there is. It's 50-50, bro. That's the facts of the matter. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's quite in the calculated risk camp just yet. Gyokeres is, I'm afraid. Huh? Gyokeres is calculated risk camp. What do I mean by that? If you go and buy someone like Haaland, do you expect him to not hit the ground running? No. If you go and buy someone like Osimhen, do you expect them to not hit the ground running? No. Now, there's a chance that they might not hit the ground running with every player. Even if they played in the Premier League, we've seen players go from one team to the other and do fuck all. So there's always a chance. But they are the calculated risks. Like I said, I'm not talking another language, guys. I really ain't. You know what I mean? But there you go. Big up, Rich. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Each and every time. Make sure you subscribe into Rich as well, man. Another Arsenal content creator. Let's get his link in the chat, everyone. Everyone that makes channels or has got a channel, get the links in the chat. Latvian, Rich. I don't even know if my man's still in there. What is it? Half Volley. Everyone, bro. Everyone, man. Everyone. Yeah. Big up Rich, man. I'm not even doing it today. But like I said, we're going up and down. I don't know who else is on. We're not keeping people today. So, you know what I mean? And like I said, I had one yesterday, which was good, but you know what I mean? I'm just gonna let the dust settle on that one. But come back tomorrow, man. Tomorrow is a definite. But let me say, guys, if you do come on, and everyone's welcome, especially new faces, but you do need to be respectful. You do need to be mindful that other people need to talk. So don't be monologuing for 10 minutes. Be mindful that other people need to talk. I do Under the Lenses. I might do other shows for one-on-ones and stuff like that. But when there's a panel, it's etiquette, guys. It's YouTube etiquette. You don't be rude to people. You be respectful. And you be mindful that other people need to talk. You know what I mean? That's all it is. That's all it is. Man says, no, not again. All right, bro. Big up Half Fully proves what wrong. Most of the stuff you're saying, I mean, bro, most of the arguments that I heard from you, I do normally hear from most of the people on your side of the fence, innit? He's taken us from the depths of hell. That's not true. You know, we're moving in the right direction. Well, we was for a couple of seasons, and now we're not. He's had 6 seasons. Well, he's had 5.5 seasons. You finished 8th twice and then 5th. I'm not sure you should have got to the next season after that. But you did. You got 3 more seasons after that and you finished 2nd twice. Sorry, 3 times. Ooh, great. What do we get for that? Nothing. But as long as we're not getting beat by the top 6, as long as we're competing, we're not competing. As long as we're in and around the pack, that's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough for Arsenal fans, man. Man said, my dogs are barking at this. Big up Compost, man, each and every time. Look at DG. Bro, he said, sorry, I was offline for a bit. Now, big yourself up, my bro, man. You don't have to apologize for nothing. Like I said, we come from 2 different camps, but I will always be respectful to you, bro. And you're always welcome to come here. Anyone that doesn't agree with me, that means nothing. Like the camera's going mad. That means nothing. You don't have to agree with me. Just got to show respect. Don't be racist or anything like that. And you can come on and chat. But today we're probably not going to do the link because, like I said, the numbers are going up and down. Other people are coming on. People are going elsewhere. So, you know, the last couple of streams were good, man. We had decent numbers. Minimum 700 views. I think this one will probably be like a 200 to 300 one, if I'm being honest. But Playback Gang, I need you guys to come in clutch. Make sure you're liking it. Let's try and get as close to 30 likes as we can. Share the live out as well, man. on your Insta, on your X, repost it on YouTube. Help me out, people. According to the reports, yeah, laugh my ass off, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. According to the reports, we're literally just sitting here hanging off of what these guys say. Like I said, about a week ago and a day, it was Gyokeres, here we go, imminent. And the whole week again on Sunday, the same story come out. Now we've got a QR code. Can we just get the here we go to tweet, please? Can we just get that? That's all I'm asking for. Big up the assembled. The blunder man has been selling strikers from the youth team. That's what I'm trying to say. Chido should still be at the club. But Lotoya Deji left for nothing as well. Like, why are you not putting any of these players in the shop window so we can actually make money? Everyone can see what Chelsea's doing. Like, our business is terrible, guys. But whatever, man, cool. Like I said, you know, everyone's saying don't be upset today because we've got Glock 9. Like I said, I'd love to be like, yes, I'm with you. But I still ain't seen the here we go tweet, bro. I'm hearing about he's in London, he's doing the medicals. Why haven't I seen the here? I'm not saying it's gonna fall through. I'm just saying, can I see the tweet, bro? Can I see the tweet? Sky done the same thing. They done it yesterday. I saw it all coming up in yellow on Sky. I saw that a week ago, though, bro. So I thought I ain't making the video. When I see that here we go tweet, I'll make a video. When I see that here we go tweet, I'm gonna go and buy Arsenal top with Gyokeres on the back. This is my rebellion, bro. Yeah, because we still got this old school banger. Yeah. Oh, that was the last time I bought a top. There's not one player that's come to this club that's made me even want to go and buy a top, bro. Let me see that here we go tweet, innit? Then I'm going to buy a top. Supporting this fucking business, eh? There you go. I reckon we need to sign Igor Paxioa, left wing. This guy is a baller, bro. The thing is, right? Like I said, if you would have just said to me, all right, look, right, we want to move quickly. We've identified our targets, but we've also got our backups. We're ready to pivot whenever we need to. Yeah. Oh, we couldn't get Cunha, we get Eze. And I'm not talking for the left wing. I'm talking for CAM. I'm talking for competition for Odegaard, not cover, competition. Gyokeres, we can't get Gyokeres. Osman, can't get Osman. Whoever, Watkins, whoever. Sesko, we got a striker. Cool. We can't get Rodrigo, but we got Semenyo. We got Lookman. I promise to God, I would have been more happy with that. Not with rejects, not with people that no one's ever thought of just because they're cheap. And then if you would have got me some prospects after that and a couple of loan players, no problem. We always got to be future-proofing. I ain't got no problem with that. But when you're future-proofing, and that's coming before getting the real pieces that you need, like after half a decade, there should be no gaps, no pieces needed, nothing like that, people. Absolutely nothing like that. After half a decade and the money that this guy has spent. And I ain't being horrible saying that either, guys. That is the God's honest truth. The God's honest truth. Do you know what I mean? No competent manager. Look what Slot's just come in. He ain't even, but Klopp left him with a decent team. Cool. Are you trying to, bro, like, Arteta won with the team he was left. He hasn't won with the team that he's built. Now, that's not an agenda or a feeling. I feel it in my toe. It's none of that. It's a fact, everybody. It's a fact. It's a fact, bro. It's a fact. It's a fact. But then you got people trying to do PR videos. You got people, you know. Look, you got the legend.
It doesn't need much convincing. And if they do, for me, it's not a good starting point. If I have to convince a player to stay or to join us to Arsenal, I am a little...
Yeah.
You know, it holds me back a little. It has to be, what do I have to do? I want to play for that club. It represents exactly the values, the style of play that I want. That's the kind of emotion that
the emotion. He wants emotions and feelings, guys. This is my point. The style of play that you want. All right. This is possibly going to be our best squad since 03-04, and it's taken a while to get here. We are hitting 90 points. Do you think I give a shit how many? I'm not trying to be rude to you either. Sorry. Let me just make that pretty. I don't care about how many points. What does points matter? We can get 2,000 points. If the other team or Liverpool gets 2001, they're champions and we're not. I don't Like, honestly, man, I sometimes feel like, does anyone watch football anymore? Or when they open their eyes, it's just the green zeros, green nines, it's the matrix. Honestly, bro, numbers, 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 bro. Does anyone actually watch the game anymore? You're saying it might be our best squad. I'm not sure it is, bro. We ain't got certified left back. We still ain't got good cover for the centre back. Mosquera might come in, but it's a prospect, isn't it? It's not a bona fide competition. We still ain't got bona fide competition for the CAM. You're saying it's going to be 1 year, is it? On microwave minutes? You're telling me Madueke is competition? No, he's cover, and we just had to spend big money to get cover. He's not even better than Martinelli. We still ain't even got a proper left winger that's going to hold down that position. That's what, bro, I'm saying, bro. You know, I look at the sky and I see blue, and I don't know, man. You lot look at the sky and see red. That's a bad example, but you know what I'm saying. We just see something different, bro. That's all it is. We definitely just see something different, bro. Because this is not, for me, the squad needs a lot still, bro. In my opinion, if we get the couple of players, the couple of pieces. Remember, I'm not asking for backup. I'm asking for pieces. I ain't asking for cover for Saka. I'm asking for a left winger that can score goals like Saka does. I'm asking for a gunman so that we haven't got just one man up front with any type of, you know, with all of the weight and responsibility on him. That's what I'm asking for, bro. You can't tell me that Madueke is better than Martinelli. You can't even tell me that he's going to come and start every game on the left wing. And that's the problem. We've just spent 50 million. Why haven't we got a left winger? I'm telling you, it don't even have to be Rodrigo. If you would have went and got me Lookman, I would have been over the moon. We got a bona fide left winger. We got someone that's actually doing stuff in world football at the moment. Another late bloomer. Bring him, come. Just accept everything that's put in your way, bro. Then you'll just say, yes, man, innit? I'm sorry, bro. Like, I don't really know how else to put it. This is boss. Oh, I think I read that one. Big up Compost. I remember John Obi Mikel holding up a United shirt. He signed for Chelsea the day after. Bro, laugh my ass off. Andy Carroll. There's been so many players, you know. Ain't Sterling Premier League proven? What did he do at Chelsea? Fuck all. What did he do at us? Bro, I'm just saying, bro. Like, Gyokeres 007 countdown will hit like cook crack. Well, countdown? We're already counting down. I tell you what will hit like crack, Juju, is the announcement video. That will hit like crack. Give me something like that, and you know what I mean. Then I go and buy my shirt. Yes, I do believe that we will get this player, but only because there isn't no more options. Sporting know that Leipzig were too greedy, and if they get too greedy, they ain't gonna get no money out of Klarna FC, and that's it. If Leipzig weren't greedy, no one would be getting no Glock nothing. It would be Sesko at the carpet. I promise you that. So then, what influence has Bert had then? Why are you here? Get us Mosquero, Eze, Igor, Paxo. We still need more. We still need more. Paxio or whatever his name is, he might be good, but you can't tell me that he's world class just yet, or that he's guaranteed to bang. The same as Mosquera. Eze's played in the league. He's a calculated risk. That is a burger. But still, if we get him and Gyokeres, it's still only 2, and we're expecting 3 and 4. And then you go and get the other guys. But what do I know, man? Big up the assemble. We've never fully maximized a window with Arteta. We need a left winger and Eze. Still, Madueke is not a left winger. And big up BBK. I done a show with him yesterday. Go and watch that on playback. He brought up Madueke's numbers. Him on the left wing. Him on the left wing, bro. 007. Like nothing going on. Him on the right wing was a lot better. Not great, but a lot better. Talking about him being a shooter and this, that, and the other. Bro, he scored like 8 goals, bro. And that, but he's better than what we got. I can't even tell you that he is. He's better than Reece Nelson. I'll give you that. But we need a left winger. He's not. I can't tell you that he's better than Trossard, and I can't tell you that he's better than Martinelli. I can't. So what are we doing? Make it make sense. 50 million. When we could have got Lookman for 47. Someone that can actually come and hold down our left wing. Cool. If we're not going to get Rodrigo too much money, you want to be Klarna, I'm not even complaining about that. What I am saying is go and get me proper players. Where is the talent ID? Don't get me rejects. Don't waste the money. Stop buying fridges. There's no more room in the warehouse. There's no more room in the warehouse for any more fridges. We need some guns now to protect the fridges. The fuck is going on, man? Big up Rich though. Make sure you guys subscribe to the bro. Views, concede the light with the Gyokeres deal being done. Bro, I'm saying I think he's gonna come, but only because this is the only top club in for him, bro. He said he only wanted to come to Arsenal. Cool, I get it. Maybe he did, but I'm saying even if he did, and Leipzig wasn't greedy, Gyokeres wouldn't be an Arsenal player. And if anyone tells me I'm chatting shit, bro, based on what? Because up until Leipzig asked for too much money and everyone was getting pissy about a release clause, it was Sesko. Everyone and their mum would tell you I'm resigned. We're getting Sesko. Because Arteta wanted Sesko. And Arteta gets what he wants. Why have we went and got Bert if he ain't got no influence or power? And I called it. So don't just tell me I'm making it up or it's just an agenda or just a feeling in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. It isn't. I'm talking facts, not just opinions. But yes, please get Gyokeres across the line. Get him across the line. Give me a here we go. I think it will get done. Just give me a here we go, and then I can start looking at my shirt in it and put my order in. That's it. But still, we need a lot more. And people are talking, we're going to win the league now with Madueke and Gyokeres. Are you being serious? And big up Vigilante, yeah? He said to me as well, man, like I wanted it to be an Arsenal fan and, you know, that kind of debunked some of the things that Half Volley was saying. I'm saying, bro, to be honest with you, I didn't even say it to him because we didn't get that far. But big him up, though, each and every time, man. I hope you're in here today. Always welcome to come on. But like I said, we need to keep it respectful and we need to let other people talk. You know what I mean? That's what we do need to do. But he was saying, it needs to be an Arsenal fan. But for me, I mean, let me know in the chat. For me, when you hear it from someone that hasn't got a dog in the race, for me, that hits harder. If you hear it from the rivals, if the rivals are saying, yeah, keep Arteta, man, he's doing a great job, they're mocking us. It's worrying. If the rivals are saying, boy, what Madueke and you, man, that's not scary. You, man, are trying to win the league. When they start making videos like, boy, we can't let this happen, then you know it's starting to get serious. Do you see what I'm saying? When rivals are telling you, brother, you man are not scary, like, come on, we can all see what's going on. That's rivals. For me, that hits harder. I don't know about any of you guys. Say, for instance, you're having a partner, you're having an argument with your partner. You think you're right, they think they're right. Someone comes along that's got nothing to do with nothing and says, oh, this, that, and the third. You're more likely to listen to that, aren't you? Because they haven't got a dog in the race. So for a Chelsea fan to be obviously, you know, bringing up points and things like that, I wouldn't say debunking, they're having a debate. But for me, that hits harder for me because he's not even an Arsenal fan. Because I get annoyed with people that just clap everything that the club do. They get annoyed with people like me who want to criticize. I don't just criticize everything the club do, though. That's the difference. Whereas you guys literally praise everything that the club does. You know what I mean? You can't start it off and say, I understand that Arteta has got it wrong and I understand that he needs to take accountability and then state all of the reasons why it's not his fault. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, if there's credit, there's credit to be given. Gyokeres, we're going to get across the line. Thank fuck. You know what I mean? It's about time. However, like I said, if Leipzig wasn't greedy, we'd be looking at Sesko. And if anyone tells me I'm wrong, cool. But based on what? Is that what your feeling was? Was that the news that was coming out? We might get Mosquera. No, bro, no, we might get him. We have got him. We've got a here we go from Fabrizio. The same, but both fucking dog. Shut up. Both of these players are in the same stages, virtual agreements, QR codes. But we got a here we go for Mosquera, and we're still waiting for it for Gyokeres. 2 Sundays, you know, both days, the Lord's Day, if you're religious. And people want to do what? Start lying. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying they're lying. I'm just, bro, they done the same thing a week ago. Everyone was making videos. Can we have the here we go tweet, please? I'd even sign Vlahovic on a free and get rid of Havertz if he was free. You know, same for that Jonathan David. I don't know if he's re-signed the contract or gone to Napoli. Rip out the contract for Kai, because who's going to come in and give us even what we paid for him, let alone more? But Chelsea can sell players like that who haven't performed, who haven't been a success, and everyone keeps saying it's good business. Big up, Juju, none, big up. Only the striker. You've downgraded that midfield unit. We have. Voldemort's gone, and I understand why he needs to go. But listen, Arsenal was still trying to sign new contract, and they knew everything that was going on. You think I'm giving them credit for that? That's disgusting, in my opinion. Innocent till proven guilty, but once you're involved in something like that, it's gardening leave until we know what time it is. If you are innocent, then we'll back you then. You'll still have that stigma, but we'll back you. But they didn't. Zubimendi and Partey, now I can say my midfield is stronger. Zubimendi and NordVPN, I can't tell you it's stronger. It's weaker right now until we see what happens. But Arsenal fans don't want to hear that. You have some of the wildest takes, but I respect it, man. Best squad since yeah, bro. Crazy. That, bro. But there you go. And I can't tell him you're just chatting shit. I can't tell him that he's wrong. That's what he thinks. That's what I'm starting to realize now. It's not just the, you know, obviously the stream crasher. Hold on, we ain't even had that today.
Oh my god, you want to know something? I'm gonna come and crash your stream, and I got a couple of points that I want to bring up with all of you guys. Bubbles, come on, Bubbles. Oh, stop hiding, Bubbles. They're saying Arteta out.
To know something, y'all are miserable and never believed. Bubbles, come on, Bubbles, we're leaving. Rage quit.
We're miserable and we never believed. That's what they do, and they're waiting to do it. The moment Madueke scores one goal, we're gonna get the whole that. Because you're miserable and you never just blindly believed. I don't follow anything blindly, bro. It could be my mum walking down the road. If you're walking down a dead end, I'm gonna tell you, mum, you're walking down a dead end. You understand what I'm saying to you? Not friends, not partners, not even my son. If you're wrong, I'm going to tell you, son, you're wrong. But you never believed. See, the stream crasher, he does it for clicks and views because he was Arteta out in 2021. He's a flip-flop like loads of people. So that's why I call him the stream crasher. Jacko still lives, him and Bubbles. You're there just for clicks and views. You try and say that's for me, 17 people in the house, bro, and dropping. Like, what views do I get? Do you know what I mean? Big up the Assemble, big up Latvian, man. Big up Mr. Battered each and every time. Big up Latvian, Dappins going around. Big up Juju, but Eggy Bread is a European, bro. You can't tickle us no more. He's already here. We don't even have to carry on with the PR, bro. Like, we ain't got a choice. We have to accept it. North Korea settings, bro. Dictatorship settings. But we can never say anything. We just have to say, oh, wow. Like a happy clapping seal. That's all we have to do, bro. And if you're not a happy clapping seal, then you're bad for the club. Make it make sense, man. Rich, you done know. Imagine Vlahovic and Gyokeres strikers also get... Yeah. Eze and this Igor Don. Big up every time, my brother, Mr. Batter. Come on, man. I rated Rodrigo, but I take Igor. Bro, look, I don't even know who this guy is, bro. I mean, he might be a good potential, but is he a more calculated risk than Lookman? Semenyo? Do you know what I'm saying? These people played well on the left last season. What are we doing? Even if we fucking got Eze to play on our left wing. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. That's why the Madueke one didn't make sense. The guy's a baller. Okay, fair play, bro. And if we did that after we got Eze, Gyokeres, I don't know, maybe a Kunya or something like that. Do you get it? Like we bought a few burgers in, a few of those steaks in, and then you want to get me some prospects? I got no problem with that. Bigging up Shane, big up. Arsenal should be moving seriously all the time. Question. So what exactly has Blunderman and his merry men been doing all this time? Like BBK said, we're not the ones prompting him to say what he says. We've got all of our plans. I got goosebumps. I can't wait for the action to start getting going. That's what come out of his mouth. And then here we are, July 14th. Yes, we've got 5 players through the door, but they're not goosebumps players, bro. That's infection. That's hives. Do you know what I mean? It's not needle movers. Not at all. We just got bodies in. That's all we got. because he doesn't want to upset the status quo. Big up deep. Now we're getting Gyokeres. I'm excited. Finally replacing Oba. I'm excited as well, bro. I am. I'm just trying not to jump out the window too much because, like I said, I done this last week and we didn't get a here we go. So I just want to get the here we go, and then I can feel happy about it. However, it's one stake, guys, and we need about 3 more. We honestly do. That would be 2 great strikers. We must sign Eze and a left winger. We still ain't got a left winger, guys. You can't tell me Madueke. You can't tell me that. Because he ain't better than Martinelli. I can't hand on heart tell you that. So therefore, we're still in the same position. We just got one more guy. We just got one more guy to go in the selection. And none of those guys can hold down the left wing. Yeah, convincing. Big up DG. He did not convincing. They don't want to, if they ain't got emotion, guys, if they don't like about their journey, guys, nothing about quality or ability to deliver or pushing one another to win, lemon squeezing light bulbs. That's what I'm trying to say. Still sharpen still. Let me finish now anyway, guys. I did want to try and get to the end of your comments. Big up Ethan, man. Big up Ethan. You need to go and tell your namesake to sign his contract. Hope you're well today. Light bulbs and lemons, bro. Convincing. Big up Kwaja, 22 likes. It's not been great today, has it? I mean, there's only 16 of you in the house right now, man. It's not been great. Big up Kwaja, though. Yep. Squeeze the light bulbs into the lemon, bro. Convincing. You know what I mean? If you ain't got emotion, guys. Big up Juju when Arteta want yeah, and your club can't do nothing for it. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. When Arteta wants you, I'm telling you, bro. And what is Berta here to do? Just say yes, sir, no, sir. 3 bags full. 3 bags full of rubbish. Kepa, Madueke. I'm not going to say no, God. Bro, I'm just saying, bro. Big up Dre. He knows exactly what we're doing. I'm not even going to play that one today. I'm not even going to play it today, though. I'm not even going to play it. Big up Ricardo. As a Sporting fan, I say that business is complex. Look at the Gyokeres case. Sporting wants 70 million fixed. They had to give. It's not complex, bro. It's not. They wanted their money. Gyokeres is one of the best strikers in world football. You've actually got a stake. You're trying to sell the steak and someone's acting like it's a slice of ham. It's not. It's not. And that's what it's like in business. If you go to the shop, they put out what they want to sell it for. You decide if you want to buy it. And if it's too expensive, you can't buy it. If there's the deal on, you can maybe bring it to the front and say, oh, there's a little bit of a rip. You can try a thing. And if it don't work, it don't work. And that's it. It's not too complex, man. But now we got 12 people in the building. That is terrible. Big up Wira. Gyokeres sign don't mean you keep Jesus. No, man. Get rid of him, man. Anyone making that money that can't even give me availability needs to go. Big up G&A. This man absolutely triggered. Who, me? About what? Triggered about what, bro? My point is, if you can't trust him to buy a used car, how are the Cronkies trusting him with you? Bro. Question, why? Yeah, something is off. Something is off. But big up everyone that did pass through, man. Big up Marvin. With this amount of negativity, bro, you don't need the cup. Your cup is not half full. The water is on the floor. Support your damn club or go somewhere else. It's good that we're getting these kind of people in, though. But yeah, why would I do that? I'm not a lemon, bro. I'm not a lemon. This isn't a religion. If I don't agree with what the club's gonna do or doing, I'm gonna talk about it. So, and like I said, there's other places you can be, man. There's Bavid Attenborough. There's the Stream Crasher. There's Pink Eye. There's loads of places you can go if you want to get tickled and massaged, bro. But if you want to have real conversations about what the club's doing and what they're not doing, then you can come over here. If not, bounce with it. I don't give a rocks. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, look. This one, bro. Wira, there you go, bro. It's almost like months and months and months of moaning and chatting waffle was for absolutely nothing. Why? Because we got one player through the door. Like you guys can't trigger me with these kind of things, bro. Because you like ain't really got any good arguments. All you can say is just support the club or leave. That's all you can say. Oh, we've got Gyokeres now. Great. 1 stake out of 5 players. Like, come on, bro. There's nothing you man can say to rattle me because we heard it all before and we've seen it all before, bro. Eggy bread, bruv. You know what I mean? Nothing you can say to rattle me, bruv. We know exactly what we need. We needed more than 1 burger, bro. That's what we do need. If you go on and get Eze, you go on and get Lookman or someone that can actually play on the left wing, then I'll give you some credit for that. Is it enough for us to then go on and win everything? Not really. But I'll give you the credit, because what did I say before we even got to the transfer market? I'm expecting like 4 serious players, and then a couple of loans, and then some future proofing. That's what I expect. I'm not asking for miracles. I'm not asking for the water to be turned into wine. I'm not asking for that. I'm just asking for competence. And if people like what's his name, Marvin and GNA and whoever else, yeah, are trying to say 52 M's on Madueke is competent, then I don't know what to say, mate. I don't know what to say to you. Has brought in some grade A mutants into the building. Robbie's L's, bro. Do you know it is what it is, bro? That's what they think about us. There's no cup. It's not half full. The water's on the floor. Why are we not just following blindly? Because this ain't religion, bro. I don't follow anything blindly in life. Do you know what I mean? So that's why, bro. That's why. Big up, man. Didn't even read the comment. Big up the Chelsea man that is rich money makers. Big up Views. Another cup. Yeah, man. Arteta can't get to a final. Yeah, but we're moving in the right direction, people. Do you know what I mean? Emery got us to a Europa League final, by the way. But, you know, we get to semis now, and that's the reason that we need, you know, that's the reason why we need to shut up and go and support another club. Oh, hope you well. Everyone hit the like. It's free and it takes seconds. Big up, Rich, man. I appreciate you, my guy. You're here all the time, you know. I know you're looking for that mod state. I'm going to change around my mods as well. There will be some added and there will be some taken away. And if they're taken away, don't feel bad, innit? Don't feel bad. But if I don't see you here regularly, then I don't see why you're going to hold the wrench. Yeah? If you don't show, you know what I mean? If you're not part of the viewers gang, I don't see why. And some people have given wrenches just because they're on YouTube and they got channels and all of that. But I don't really get the same treatment. So we are going to be changing that up very, very soon, people. Views, you have to realize, though, that Shane said the chance of creation under Arteta doesn't get the same level of output from his Portuguese journeys. Bro, obviously the way Arteta plays could be an issue. But like I said, if Moreno can go up front and score goals, then I don't really want to hear that Gyokeres can't. I think it will be harder for Gyokeres to score goals. Shane's got a very good point. And we've both said as well that we might get Gyokeres and Arteta might play him left wing. Like you guys are forgetting that we've still got little Napoleon at the club. He's still trying to put square, what is it, in round holes or around whatever that saying is. He's still trying to do that. If you identify as a goalkeeper, find yourself up front. We still got that shit to. That's what I'm trying to say. I ain't forgotten all that kind of stuff. I'm just happy that if we get players like Eze and Gyokeres, if Arteta fucks around with them, eventually we get rid of this Don, then anyone competent that comes through is going to be able to use the players. Let's buy players for Arsenal instead of buying players for Stoke and Mikel Stoke-Teta. That's all I'm saying, man. Remember, people, our coach was bigging up Golden Glove Award, then bottled that too by playing rare in the final game. If he didn't play, he would have won it. Bro, he don't take any risks. He was scared. You know, most of our team was hanging on by a thread, knackered. But they had to play that game against Newcastle because we had to secure second place, because he knows the moment we secure second place, all of these wet flannels are going to be like, hey, no, it's exactly what we need. You know, that's what's good enough for them, because we don't get beat by top 6 teams anymore. Like, the levels are gone, bro. The levels are gone. But hear what, man? Hear what? 27 likes. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see if we can get that to 30. Big up all of the toxic positive people that's in the chat. You know, there's other places that you can be. Big up all the gang Geester. We are the cult. You know what I mean? We are the smaller number. We are going against the grain. So, you know, if you want somewhere to come and, you know, air your views, and, you know, somewhere that you agree, come over, man. Come over. Become a viewer. You can become one officially. We're still trying to get to 20. You know what I mean? And I'll give back. I give back to my community. Big up Hendo, man. I didn't even know if Hendo was in the building. Yeah, Bavid Attenborough, bro. Bavid Attenborough. Babs has a funny accent. Gyokeres. Like, bro, like, he just chats shit, bro. Excuse me. Baz will use every stat under the sun to make every strap. Bro, it's his job to find the positives. Now you're talking to me about politician practices. It's your job to spin the PR. All of these guys, and they all want to be journalists. They're not trying to be real fans and YouTubers. They want to be journalists, bro. That's why they want to go on TalkSport. That's why. Why is it all the people that just agree with anything that Arsenal do? Why have they always got the loads of followers and loads of views? And then people say it's people like me, you're just doing it for the views. I don't get no views, bro. I get idiots telling me, why do you support the club? I was born into this. I love Arsenal. I don't love the board. I don't love the business. I don't love Arteta. I don't love the players. I want my football club to win. Anywho, people. Anywho. What shall we see you out with? What shall we see you out with? You want a bit of Bavs? You want a bit of Stream Crasher? What should I see you out with, man? Because what we are going to do is try and pass you good people on to somebody else, because obviously, like I said, the numbers weren't quite numbering today. But let's hope we can do better tomorrow. Yeah, the views are looking terrible already. But sometimes it's good and sometimes it's shit, people. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's shit. But let's see who we can send you good people over to. Not even 20 to send. It's pretty embarrassing. It's kind of like Arsenal in the transfer market. But apparently, you know, the people over here were only doing it for views. You know what I mean? We're only being negative for views. You know what I mean? Can someone tell me why? Tell me why. You know what I'm saying, bro? Not even got 30 people to send across anywhere. 22. All right, let's get you guys sent across. Let's see who's live. We got Tops, we got Flying Pig, we got Deluded, we got Footy Reacts TV, we got Durag Diaries on with, I'm not even going to mention it. We got Mascara, here we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Mascara, here we goes, people. Curtis Shaw's live. No wonder I didn't get any people in, because there's everyone and their nan is live at the moment. And you all want to go to your favorite YouTubers. I get it, man. I get it. I understand it. But just know your favorite YouTubers don't follow you back. Big up Jay, Football Locker Room. I thought you were going live at 2, my friend. I don't see no live. I don't see that you're live. Like I said, I see Curtis Shaw. I see Durag Diaries. Big up George each and every time. Footy Reacts. We got Tops is live. Big up James, man. I don't see that you're live. I was going to send it over to Football Locker Room because they've just started. Don't even know if they got 50 subs yet. Footy Reacts. Breaking. Rodrigo to what? Rodrigo to Liverpool. Are you absolutely bugging? Rodrigo to Liverpool. I hope that ain't the case. All right, we're going to get out of here, man. Even Tops ain't showing up for me now. What's going on? So Football Locker Room ain't showing up for me now, and Tops did show up, but now he's not showing up. So even now when I search for him, why is it not coming up? But people are telling me Tops is like, bruv, I don't know. It's having a mare, bro. I've only got 3 people in red now. Not even Durag Diaries. Oh, I was going to send you to George. All right, fuck it. I'm going to just send you to Curtis then. I can't, bro. My apologies, Tops. I would have sent them to you. I would have sent them to Football Locker Room because, like I said, they're under 100 subs. So I would have definitely sent them over there, but they're not live. It's not coming up. It's not coming up. So my apologies. I've only got 3 people now, and I'm pretty sure Deluded was live as well. We're going to send you over to Curtis, man. I know it's not a lot of you, but please say Views Raid when we get over there, guys. Please say Views Raid. Helps me out as well. Yeah, look, there's hardly no one here now. 13 people. Disgusting today, people. But big up all my playback gang. Big up all the viewers. Everyone smashing the like. We will be back. We will be back, man. Back tomorrow. Maybe even back a little bit later, or at least back with a short video. But get on over to Curtis. Oh, look, we just got a raid. Look, Footy Reacts. I was going to send people over to you, but then you disappeared, bro, because you must have came off. Big up Footy Reacts TV, man. Make sure you're subscribing to this guy. Liverpool fan, Just Rage, your mate, 40 plus. There you go. Thank you for that. I was having a hard day today, bro. I'm not even going to lie. We're going to send you guys over to Curtis, though, because I am going to finish it. Big up Footy Reacts, though, each and every time. I always appreciate that, my bro. He was just live. I was looking to send people to you, and then you disappeared. The same as Tops, the same as a few people. Make sure you're subscribing to this guy, though. we will do. I was literally just about to say that, my bro. I look forward to that. He was just doing a stream. Make sure you go and watch that on playback, talking about Rodrigo. So it might be Rodrigo to Liverpool. Imagine that. DFG raid, man. Big up Footy Reacts, man. Really appreciate that, my bro. But we're about to send you guys over to Curtis, so maybe say views and Footy Reacts raid, yeah. But big up, man. Footy Reacts, I will contact you very soon. I'll get my number over to you, and we'll definitely get something else in the pipeline. But until tomorrow, people, be safe. Hopefully we get a here we go for Gyokeres. You know what I mean? And I will see you again soon, guys, man. Big up, people.